What's up guys, it's Goob, and today I have a big unboxing video for you guys. I realize I'm wearing the same shirt as the last video. That's because I'm filming this the same day that I did that battle video. So that's why I'm wearing the same shirt. So I have this big Entertainment Earth box to open up. And inside of it is all of Wave 1 double packs from Turbo. So there's going to be Roctavor, Kerbeus, and then some recolors of Beyblades, except they have slingshot drivers or performance tips. So we're going to see what those are like. So let's get right into opening this box up. Right, let's see what's inside. This is a really big box. I think this is like the biggest box I've ever opened, maybe. Actually, probably not, but I don't know. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be like 8 Beyblades in here. That's a lot. 8, is that right? I don't know if that's right. I think it's 8, yeah. So we got, oh, we got Trident. I forgot. Yo, okay, so this is a Nubion and Trident. They're calling it Spiral Treptune. Look at that. That's dope. I forgot about that Beyblade. We got the Kirby Escape G4 or K4. I mean, they're calling it K4, although it should be K3. And then Blizzard X Gaianon G4. That's a cool name, and that color looks awesome for Gaianon. Oh, there is the Crash Ragnarok, and they're calling it Roctavor R4, along with Dorns XMen. And we got Galaxy Tron Z4. Although there are no metal balls in this, which kind of stinks. And then it's got Gold X Betromoth. The rest of the box is just like all this padding. And I got an Entertainment Earth sticker, like always. Alright, so we got all 4 boxes with a total of 8 Beyblades here. Who should we start out with first to open up? Let's go with the Tron Z4 double pack. So this is Gold X Betromoth B4 and Galaxy Tron Z4. Galaxy Tron's technically from Evolution. They just never released it, so now they're releasing it with the Turbo. And they gave it some really weird parts, I'm not gonna lie. So it comes with 4, which is what it normally comes with, but no frame, which it should have came with Meteor, which kind of stinks. And then it comes with a line, you know, like from iFritter, except it has like a slingshot gimmick, so that's kind of weird. And then we got Betromoth B4, like the gold version. They're calling it Gold X Betromoth 6, which is pretty bad. And then like a Flugel, but it has a slingshot gimmick. So that's kind of also kind of some weird parts. The back again shows the parts, and then it talks about the slingshot gimmick. So this one, whoa! So that little like wheel kind of goes in, or doesn't really go in, but like the rest of it comes out and the wheel stays in. Then on this one, it just like gets taller, I think. And here are the stats for both Beyblades. Alright, let's open this up. I'm extremely disappointed that they didn't give Zutron the metal balls that are normally in the layer. I think that's really dumb. I think they should have given it the balls. Alright, here are the parts out of the box. Let's start out with Galaxy Tron Z4. So like I said before, there are no balls in the layer, even though there's supposed to be 2 right here and 2 right here, like inside these little holes. But they did do a good job with the colors. This is pretty accurate to the other one, the Takaratomi version. There's the code. And it's not super light, it's just not as heavy as it would be. Comes with 4, which is okay, but not one of the best discs out. It's not a bad disc though. And then this new line, which is still free spinning, but much harder to spin now. And I can change it to slingshot mode, and now it's in its slingshot mode, which looks like it's going to be extremely aggressive like this. Then we got Gold X Betromoth B4. These colors look awesome, I'm not gonna lie. It's all gold with then a little bit of green in the middle. I don't know how I feel about the green, but the gold part looks nice. Code 6, like I said before, it's really light, so it's not very good. And then the new Flugel, which is gold and really tall already without even being in slingshot mode. Let's put it in slingshot mode. So you just twist this thing. It should stay, I guess. And now it's, that little tip goes in, and now it's just aggressive. Alright, let's put Zootron together and see if he's tight. The Takara Tomy one has pretty bad teeth. That's actually not bad. That's actually pretty tight. That might be decent. Put together Patromith. Patromith's pretty loose. Alright, let's move on to the next box. Next up is the double pack with Lava X Anubion A4 and Spiral Trepton T4. This freaking Anubion looks so nice, guys. Look at that. They even like did some splatter paint on the top. That looks so cool. It comes with 5 and this weird driver. Look at this, completely new driver. That's pretty cool. And then Treptune, which I think this Treptune might be better than the Treptune I already have, because the Treptune that Takara Tomy released has the worst teeth ever, and it literally will burst to anything. So if they even give it half decent slopes, it'll be better than the Takara Tomy one. Comes with 8 and wedge, so they didn't mess up the parts on this, although this wedge is really weird because it's not fully metal. The back, again showing the parts here, and then we can see the slingshot gimmick. So this one, it has metal around the outside. Even it was supposed to be completely metal, but I guess to make a slingshot gimmick, they decided to put plastic in the middle, and that plastic piece can come out. And then for this one, it looks like it can be like shorter somehow, like that little piece in the middle can come back in, I guess, to make it less aggressive. Alright, so here are all the parts again out of the box. Let's start out with Anubion. So this is Lava X Anubion A4. And dang, this thing looks so nice, guys. They even have some silver dust in it. And I just love that they did this splatter in the middle. I think it looks so cool. And the red is like this really nice orangey red. Definitely looks like lava. Here's the code. This is one of my favorites, I think, out of all of the double packs so far. 5, which is okay. Not one of the worst discs, but not one of the best. And then this new driver. I don't even know what to call it because it's never been made before. It looks like Fusion, so I'm just going to call it Fusion because it has a little tip on it there. It looks like the new Slingshot Fusion, so now you can make this less aggressive. So now you can basically make Fusion into a full-on attack type. Now it's in full-on attack. Here's Treptune, the Hasbro version of Screw Trident, and it doesn't look like they gave it the gimmick. I just realized this. The normal gimmick is like it's able to like kind of absorb attacks because it has a little bit of like rubber on the sides, but it doesn't seem like they did that. It's pretty much just all plastic instead, which kind of stinks, but it still is pretty big and bulky, so it might be decent if it has good slopes. And the colors are accurate too. This is 8, which is one of the worst discs, I think, unfortunately. And then the new wedge. This wedge is kind of cool looking, actually. It's very tall, and it is plastic in the middle. They did that so you can get a slingshot gimmick. You have to press on this side, and then the little yellow piece will go down, and now it's like full-on attack, which is pretty cool, actually. It's like a metal flat. Let's see if Treptune has good slopes. I'm really, really curious. I really hope it does. It's hard to tell. They were like, I think they're like average, so we'll see. It might be better than the Takara Tomy one. And Anubion, I'm pretty sure has really bad slopes. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's got really bad slopes. Alright. Let's move on to the next unboxing. Third up, one of my favorite double packs right here. Kirby's K4 and Blizzard X Guidon G4. Most of you guys know that Guidon G4 was one of the best like Beyblades during Beyblade Burst, the first series of Beyblade Burst. Not Evolution, but just the first series, because it has such good slopes, or it did have such good slopes. And look at this recolor. It's so cool. It's got like all ice, and then it's just like this nice blue too, and then there's even like a tiny hint of green in the middle. It's pretty good. It comes with one and then a new hunter that has a slingshot gimmick, so that's pretty nice. Those are all pretty good parts. Then we got Kirby's K4. Finally, they're adding Kirby's in from Evolution. Comes with heavy and they didn't give it revolve. They gave it like a survive tip with slingshot gimmick, which is kind of a letdown. I really wanted like a revolve. So the back, you can see again the Beyblades just like always, and the slingshot gimmicks are shown, and then the stats. All right, let's open this up. Alright, so here are the parts out of the box. Let's start out with Gaianon G4, Blizzard X Gaianon G4. Like I said before, this one just looks so nice. They added in like more detailing than the original had. Like there's these awesome like cracks in the layer here, in the blue part of it to make it look more like icy. I don't know, I just love this recolor so much. Comes with one, which is actually pretty decent for attack if you're trying to make like an attack type that has more weight on like a certain spot, like a certain hit point. And then this new hunter, and this hunter looks like it's going to be really good because it's really wide, so it's going to be really aggressive. It's more wide than the original. To put it in slingshot mode, I think you just like push up on it. It's much taller. Wow, that's going to be pretty interesting actually. Kirby's G4, they actually took away its gimmick, unfortunately. So normally these orange pieces would be able to push in and out a little bit just to absorb attacks, and they took that away. I think it's because they're really trying to focus on the slingshot part of the Beyblades, but I think that's kind of cheap. Like I think they should still be giving these Beyblades those gimmicks because I don't know, like that's part of the Beyblade. I think that's stupid, but you know, whatever. They did a good job with the colors still. Everything looks accurate pretty much to the original. And here's the code. Hopefully if they gave this good slopes, it's gonna be better than the original, because the original has one of the worst teeth I've ever seen, I think, on any Beyblade. It's probably one of the worst Beyblades. Comes with heavy. This heavy's pretty good, by the way, although it's been outclassed because you can't put a frame on that old of a disc, so it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. It comes with like a new survive, so it's gonna have the slingshot gimmick, so all you do is twist this little piece and then it can turn into attack type basically. Let's put Kerbeus together, hoping for better slopes than the teeth that Takara Tomy gave it. It's hard to tell. It might be a little better. We'll see. Gaianon, Gaianon used to have really good slopes unless they nerfed it, but oh yeah, that's OP. Gaianon's gonna be like one of the best Beyblades of this generation, probably. On to the last box. We've opened 6 Beyblades now. So this is the Dorns X Miniboris M4 and Roctavor R4. I think I saved the best for last because, you know, everyone wants to see Roctavor R4 because that's the only double pack that actually has a real, like, Chozy Beyblade in it. So there is Roctavor. Looks really nice. Comes with 11 and Wedge. And then we got Miniboros Zero. Let's go. Zero is one of the best discs out in the game right now, even in Takara Tomy parts. And then we got a new needle that has a slingshot gimmick. The back shows the Beyblades again. This Miniboris just doesn't look that good in my opinion though. Here's the gimmick for this one, it gets taller. The gimmick for this one also gets taller. And got the stats here, Let's open this up. Alright, here are the parts. Dorns X Miniboros. I don't really understand like what this one's supposed to be looking like. It's just like this green goblin looking thing, and I don't know, I just don't like it that much. Comes with Zero, which is great. One of the heaviest discs out right now. And then this new needle, which honestly looks really cool. Let's see. Pushing it up and then turning it, and now it's in attack mode. We got Roctavor R4. This looks really nice. They literally have the colors and everything spot on. Unfortunately, they got rid of the gimmick, so it's supposed to have metal in here. There are now plastic wings here, but they don't even move, like they're just stuck, so that kind of stinks. Here's the code. Comes with 11, which is a really light disc. It's not very good because of the fact that it's so light. And then wedge, which I've already shown. You can literally just push this little piece in and now it's in attack mode. Let's check out the slopes on Roctavor. If it has good slopes, it'll probably be better than the Takara Tomy one. Ooh, those are not bad actually. That might be decent. Minoboros on the other hand. Ooh, Minoboros isn't bad either. Alright. Let's do a quick test battle with the Beyblades that came with each other. So we're going to do one battle for each double pack. Okay, I have my Rail Rush Stadium. First one we're doing is Betromoth B4 versus Galaxy Tron Z4. This is gonna be a battle. Whoa, what the? What? Yo, it just like went into slingshot mode, no joke. By itself. Wow, alright. This time Galaxy Tron is in slingshot mode. Whoa. So aggressive. Dang, Zutron, alright. Next up we have Lava X Anubion versus Spiral Treptune, both in their normal modes. Treptune looks a lot bigger than Anubion. This is gonna be a battle of stamina. Hopefully, I don't know who's gonna win this because Anubion has decent stamina. Ooh, Anubion! Wow. Whoa! Oh my gosh, yo. That's crazy. Honestly, the slingshot modes are kind of fun. Oh! There you go, Treptune. Treptune might not be bad. Next up is Kerbeus versus your boy Blizzard X Gaianon. This is gonna be an interesting battle. Wow! Yo, Kerbeus is actually good. What? Ew, Kerbeus looks really nice too. I'm a little bit impressed right now. Wow. Kerbeus again. Dang, Kerbeus is not bad. Next up is Roctavor R3 versus Dorns X Minoboros. Whoa. Not even in slingshot mode right now. It's really aggressive. Ooh, that was like a dead draw. Oh! Wow! Alright, that's gonna conclude this unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm actually kind of impressed. I think Hasbro did a good job with like most of these, I would say. It kind of stinks they didn't do a lot of the gimmicks, but I think they're just trying to focus on the slingshot gimmick for all of them. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.